Sean O'Keefe. I'm a marketing professional with Layer Cake Creative. We're a full-service integrated marketing firm in the Denver, Colorado market. Today I'm going to be sharing a few thoughts with you on the subject of dynamic interviewing. If you are a professional service provider serving the public sector or even many private sector type of clients, there's a pretty good chance that you have to formally interview for work at least once in a while. Today's objective is to give you some tips on how to make your presentation more dynamic, more engaging, and frankly less difficult to assemble and deliver. The three keys to success in a dynamic interview presentation process are: number one, don't think of your interview as a sales presentation. Most of the people interested in this topic are unlikely to be sales professionals, but rather architects, engineers, construction professionals, accountants, or other types of consultants that provide a specific service based on their expertise. If you think of your interview as a sales presentation, then you are inherently starting off at a disadvantage because sales is not what you do. More importantly, sales is not the key to your firm's success. The key to your firm's success is the quality consultant and expertise in delivering your particular area of knowledge that you have already been providing to clients for many years. So instead, think of your interview as an interactive, project-specific meeting designed to demonstrate to your client your understanding of their needs, their wants, and how your firm can help them achieve success. The second step is don't spend the majority of your interview time rehashing your qualifications and experience. In the traditional RFP process, firms are generally asked to respond to a formal request for proposals prior to being shortlisted and invited to interview. Given that you've already been invited to the interview, it's pretty safe to assume that you're already qualified in the client's eyes, as are the other firms competing for the contract. Instead of spending a lot of your time talking about what you've done in the past, use your interview preparation time to understand as much as possible about the client's specific needs and challenges. When you talk about your experience and qualifications, reposition it to illustrate how it lines up exactly with the client's past and current needs, and give them your experience from a lessons learned perspective. And then finally, the third step is that unless you've been given a specific outline, organize the majority of your presentation to draw client questions and participations throughout the interview process. Depending on the nature of the client and their own experience with the consultant selection process, some may have very elaborate and specific instructions on how the presentation should be structured, and others may provide you absolutely no direction whatsoever. Either way, while it's important to be prepared to answer questions in a specific order, it's equally important to be able to show that your team can think on their feet. The goal of the dynamic interview is to create an interactive conversation that engages the client. You want them to understand that you understand what their goals are, but also that you're able to work through face-to-face communication to resolve issues. Even on the best projects, there are always going to be challenges. Presenting your team as the kind of people the client is going to want to work with to solve those challenges is really important. So how can you take your interview and turn it into a dynamic client working meeting, so to speak? The first step is to research the client. The more you know about the client, their services, their needs, and the people who will be meeting with you, the better equipped your team is going to be able to talk to those people on their level about things that are really important to their organization. The second step is to research the opportunity. Each client is unique, and each client opportunity to present on a specific project is also unique. The more you know about the details and circumstances surrounding the project, the better equipped you'll be able to avoid generalities and talk about specifics. The final step is to research the solution. Every challenge has a solution. Your ability to present a process that results in a solution is imperative for success. Touching on some initial thoughts on how to solve their problems is a great way to separate yourself from the competition. So those are a few thoughts on how your firm can move away from the stale, overworked, stand and deliver type presentation and move towards an engaging, real-world experience that really reflects how you would work with the client and solve their problems to achieve the greatest value possible if you win the commission. For more information, please visit us online at golayercake.com. Thanks.